Hello Scorpio, welcome to your moon messages reading, and this time the messages are coming from the new moon in Scorpio. This reading is for anyone who has a placement in the sign of Scorpio, such as ascendant, sun or moon. Also, please have in mind this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. In this reading, I'm gonna check what energies are actually going to work for the benefit of Scorpio. And we're gonna have the Hierophant. Then what energies are actually going to work against Scorpio for the same time period. And this is going to be the energy of the moon. Then the possible outcome or gain, the potential that this period carries with it for Scorpio, it's presented with the Chariot card. Scorpio, you are actually being called to act in a very conservative and traditional way, because the situation, it's not going to be clear enough or really easy to read, even with your intuitive approach, Scorpio. But nevertheless, there is a potential for you to achieve a goal, something that will make you extremely, victorious and feeling like you are the winner. But you have to be very, very conservative. You need to trust to your abilities to go through uncertain situation, no matter what, being very practical about it, being very down to earth about it. This is the card of Taurus, your opposing sign, and it makes me believe that you actually can benefit out of putting into work some of the Taurus qualities. And this is being conservative, being careful with your money, being very, precise when it comes to how to do certain thing, usually following the law, following the rules, following the tradition, to do with resources probably, but any actually area of your life that inquires you to be more traditional than, intuitive and, let's put it this way, be very scorpionic. Literally, you are being called to present yourself as someone that it's easy to be recognized as a person of knowledge, person with the ability to advise others. This is very conservative and traditional approach to the situation, Scorpio. It's nothing to do with you being intuitive, very sensitive person that can always read any situation. For some reason, the moon energy is working against you, or you're not going to be able to read it as easy as you can imagine. Probably it's to do with Neptune as well, having a square up till 23rd, 24th. Actually, Mars and Neptune are having a square on the 22nd degree of Gemini and of course Pisces. And Scorpio, Mars is one of your ruling planets together with Pluto, but when it has a square with Neptune, it's actually a situation that it's not very easy to understand what your motives are, what motivates you, or what would be the right way, to act, since you don't have clarity over your actions. Neptune has the tendency to, hide or twists the reality around us, especially when it's squaring Mars, your ambitious, your avatar, Mars. And In this way, of course, you sticking to the rules, sticking to the order, sticking to tradition is actually going to help you to achieve success in certain area, whatever that area might be for you, Scorpio. But you should leave all the doubts behind, because the Chariot energy, also Cancer energy, is actually going to be supporting you greatly. Let me pull more tarot cards and see what it's all about. Gonna be pulling 3 additional cards for each of this position, clarifying the Hierophant energy for Scorpio with 3 pull outs, then the Moon, and then the Chariot. So let's do that. Clarifying the Hierophant energy for Scorpio in the Sagittarius new moon, then the Moon card working against you in this period, and the Chariot, that it's, you know, the victory that you might be achieving in this time period, Scorpio. Let's see more about it. So this Hierophant supportive energy, it's to do with your happiness from before, you being completely emotionally satisfied, maybe nostalgic, to do with times in the past when you were feeling really in the best emotional energies available for you at that period. And it might be a reminder that you need to leave any situation that you are finding yourself right here and right now that are not satisfying you, because you know you can always get the maximum satisfaction if you just behave, trust in your ability to always get the result, to manage your resources, your emotions on top of it well, to be resilient to negativity, toxicity, and being able to leave any emotionally unsatisfying situation behind. Actually, you are supported, being the authority in your own life, taking decisions to do with what would really make you emotionally satisfied. And not only you, Scorpio, but the people around you, your family, and the people that you treasure the most. It's like you're going to be reminded how capable you are to receive, you know, complete emotional satisfaction, like before, but also here and now. And you need to use your managing abilities and knowledge, traditional knowledge, to leave any troubled situation behind. It's the time for you to take care of your emotions, Scorpio, in a very traditional, or let's put it this way, in more conservative way. Not utilizing so much your intuitive approaches to things, but like coming down to earth, being practical about how you can be maximum emotionally satisfied, Scorpio. It's a bit twist for you not being able, or not recommended to you, to use your intuitive approach, but let's see what this is all about. Actually, we have the Chariot card again to do with the opposing energies of the moon, and we also have the Empress, the Chariot, as I mentioned, and 5 of Cups. And it seems to me that there might be an event that is blocking your emotions in a way that it's actually preventing you to see how to get to wherever you want to get to, how to achieve the result that you so much desire, and how to bring abundance in your emotional life. It's like there is certain unclarity that needs you to make sure that you forget all emotional blockages behind in the past. Don't let them inspire you, and see the situation for what it truly is, carrying, bearing with it a real potential. And you might be looking in something that it's really not productive in this matter Scorpio, and it's even making the situation more unclear because the intuition, it's an emotion, and you are blocking this emotion in this situation in order to receive, not to receive, to achieve, to go get exactly what you want. And what you want is abundance, emotional abundance, material abundance. This is also this is actually card of Venus, but it can be card of Taurus as well. Venus in the sign of Taurus, and we have the Hierophant here as well, which lets me think that Taurus and things to do with Taurian matters such as managing money, managing resources, might be actually what it's inquired for your success. To receive this emotional happiness, you need to go through your financial security, Scorpio. This is what comes to me instantly reading these cards. But there is a blockage that is preventing you to utilize your intuitive approach to the situation. Whatever that is, work on your positive emotions because it's available for you. And yes, you need to transform the emotional lack that you have presented by the Five of Cups. You need to understand that you can never reach your highest potential pointing your attention to what you don't have, Scorpio. You need to transform this blockage that you might be having because it's preventing you to utilize the good things coming in your life in form of messages, information, new vision, new strategy, everything that it's pointing to what your highest potential in any situation actually is. And this is the little adjustment that really makes you unstoppable. Transform the negative blockages from before, because all the happiness in the world, including the material proof for your happiness, it's on the horizon. It's very much available for you. It's like you not only can receive or achieve maximum emotional satisfaction in this period, is giving to you, it goes through your resources, it goes through you being traditional, conservative, and not so wasted into the not seen, Scorpio, but practical, conservative decisions actually lead you to maximum results. It might be a sum of money, it might be everybody around you being completely happy, but in this situation, having new moon event, especially for Scorpio rising people, in your money house, well, your own value in terms of how you accept yourself, how valuable of a person you are, and this needs to be taken as an approach in a very traditional, classic way. It actually is the key to your success because you have so much to bring on the table, Scorpio. I see you like really aiming and transforming yourself to become very, very successful in terms of money, in terms of material proof of your success. And it's really, really positive reading. Just don't get stuck in your intuitive approach because it's gonna mislead you for some reason. That's what I believe is going to be the case for you, Scorpio. If you recognize yourself in this situation, this mix of energies, really, please let me know, Scorpio. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel. It will be greatly appreciated. And don't forget, you have a real opportunity to get prosperity in this period. Financial prosperity, abundance, anything that will make you feel satisfied and make you believe that you are the achiever, Scorpio. All the best from me. I'll see you for your next reading very, very soon. Bye bye, Scorpio.